And we are back another way here for the second semi-final of the COSAFA U20 Championship 2025 between Malawi and Zambia. We'll be finding out who will be joining. That is South Africa in the final. Of course, I am Michelle Shapange coming to you live and direct from the Unam Stadium right here in the capital in Windhoek of Namibia. Alongside me is none other, that is then Peter Haufiku. Peter, a second one for the day. How are you feeling getting into this one?
I'm feeling great. I'm looking forward to this match. It's two heavyweights going against each other, fighting for the final spot. So we'll see who gets through, but both teams have tremendous amount of quality.
Of course, Malawi, last time out, they actually crushed the dreams of Namibia, the host nation, not so long ago, when they defeated them by 2-0. And then, of course, Zambia leaving it late, just on Thursday there, to beat, that was Botswana, but 1-0 to make sure that they confirm their spot in this semi-final today. Of course, none of these teams have, actually Zambia are the most successful team in the history of this tournament. Malawi, unfortunately, have not been able to get their hands on this one at all. Last time, they placed 4th place in 1986, in 2000, in 2006, in 2011. They are yet to record a single silverware of this championship. Perhaps they can rewrite the script there?
Yeah, they'll definitely be looking to do so. You know, it's history for the country. Sometimes it will be bigger than that for them. So they'll be excited for that. But then on the other hand, you have Zambia, extremely successful, extremely footballing country. Both their women and their men's team are extremely strong. So both of them will have something to say for it.
Absolutely. They are, of course, their female counterparts today, earlier on, going through to the final. Yet again, the defending champions, defeating, that was at the Hage Geingob Stadium. They won 5-0 in that encounter. I mean, not surprising at all, isn't it?
Not surprising at all. Zambia have a very strong team from goalie until the striker. They're very well coached as well. As soon as a player comes off the bench, they contribute. So they are a full, well-rounded team and should be favorites to win it all.
Some of the players to look out for today, of course, the likes of Chimwemwe, of that is Zambia, the guy who, or rather the young man who left it late there in that game against, that was Botswana, to beat them 1-0. He scored that one in the 81st minute. Certainly one to look out for, isn't it, Peter?
Yes, and it seems like when the lights are shining the brightest is when he is ready to play. So let's see if he's able to do so in this game as well.
It looks like the players, actually, they are walking out of their tunnel now. This is Zambia taking on Malawi. Captain Mishak Billiard leading out, that is the Malawian side. And then, of course, Zambia is headed out by Captain James Nene Sibene for this encounter. Of course, we are coming to you, that is on NBC. You can catch us live, or you can also stream us on NBC Sport on YouTube, as well as COSAFA, our YouTube channel on YouTube, as we are living in a digital age. Of course, as the teams, Malawi in their traditional red, and then Zambia with their signature prayer that they do all the time, asking for the blessings of the Almighty to carry them throughout this one. The Zambians in their traditional white, and rather in their white kit for this one, as we take center stage for the national anthems of Zambia and Malawi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Malawi. And now, the national anthem of Zambia.
One of the most recognizable national anthems on the African continent. It is Zambia as well as Malawi taking center stage here for this COSAFA U20 semi-final championship between these two sides. Zambia, of course, having done this before, they've been to a final, they know how to win a final. Malawi, on the other hand, perhaps not having historically that experience, but that does not defeat the fact that they can do it. Of course, it's just them as taking those respective images. Reeling proceedings for this one's referee Philippus Hanyemunange Ngilingaine of Namibia, and then assistant referee Pedro Domingos, as well as Joseph Mokhleleli of South Africa assisting for this one. The two captains, that is, of course, leading this one. And just looking at that lineup of Malawi, Peter, also some changes there from the Malawian side. You've seen the likes of Tabulo coming on, Sakanamba coming on, and then Mnyoto not starting for this one.
Yeah, there are a few changes over there. We've seen that they're now going to go a little bit more heavy in the midfield with 5 midfielders and 1 striker. So we'll see, how they can play off of each other, see if they're going to go on the counter attack or if they're going to try to go through the middle through possession play.
Of course, sportsmanship being actors here for this one. And this is the starting 11 of Zambia for today. Also some changes. Actually, about one change made, because Kotami Chimwemwe, the very goal scorer of that game against Botswana, who scored in that one, is off the bench today. He's starting, and he replaces Felix Piri, who is on the bench for today, as they have that 4-3-3 formation today.
Yeah, he came on, provided the winning goal, but also quite a few runs there, a few shots on target as well. So there's no wonder that he got the start right now. But as we can see, Zambia is now in the traditional 4-3-3 with a lock and 2 attacking midfield players. So it looks like they're going for it. They're going for the win, and they're not trying to sit back and see what they can get from this match.
I mean, in terms of head-to-head, Malawi not necessarily having that upper hand. They have beaten, that is in the COSAFA U20 2016 championship. Zambia defeated Malawi 3-0, and then in 2017, of course, they drew 0-0, 2-0 Zambia got against the team in 2018. So head-to-head wise, Zambia certainly have that upper hand historically of being the ones that have gotten the biggest or the most victories against the Malawans. But this is football, 90 minutes to play here at the Unam Stadium. We'll be finding out who will join South Africa in that final. And we are underway here at the Unam Stadium. Malawi starting things off.
It looks like they're going straight for it. As we see, they got the ball, tried to get into attacking position instead of setting things up. But obviously now Zambia have the ball, and let's see what they can do with it.
That is, of course, none other than Mwemba there. Takes it back to goalkeeper Simumba rather. Back to Mwemba again. Wonderful cross in here, and to pick up his teammate. He was looking for Banda, but not necessarily getting to him, but certainly winning that throw in for Zambia. This is a great run in here. That's very dangerous looking now. And they get something of that one so early already.
Wow.
That was fantastic stuff there.
That was a fantastic play over there. I think it's, if they can continue to get in those positions, they'll be very successful. Breakthrough there on the left wing, giving it to the striker there.
All the Malawans looking to break here as well. This is, of course, straight to goal. It's just straight into the hands of goalkeeper of Zambia there, Simumba.
Yes, and Simumba was in a great position there to just pick it off out of the air. Great attack by Malawi, but an even better save.
And they get it back again here, the Malawans now. This is Martin back by Sakanamba. Just unfortunately lost out here. And I think the great thing about having a tournament of this magnitude, or rather event like the Region 5 Youth Games, where you have countries participating of different sport codes, they come out, and this is a chance now for Zambia actually. Just a good opportunity really to have some of the young talent come out and also show support for their country, men and women. And this is being chased down now by, that is Simute. Simute, one to look out for as well on this right-hand side for Zambia. And here comes the Malawins now, being honored very perfectly by Mhango now. What can he do? Mhango with a strong run and it goes! What a goal!
What a finish! What a finish. He's telling the crowd to calm down, that he is here and he is here to play.
Oh, wow.
What a finish, what a strike, what a run.
My goodness, you shouldn't have seen that coming, Peter.
Wow.
He absolutely went for it there.
Yeah.
Brilliant individual work from Mhango.
Exactly, and while he was making that run, we were then looking and waiting for him to play his teammate in on the left and potentially make a run in the middle, but he was calm. He knew exactly where he wanted to place the ball, and he did just that. What a strike.
My goodness, Mwisho Mhango there. With, not even 5 minutes gone, and Malawi in the lead.
Exactly.
Certainly.
Just 3 minutes in. What a player.
Action starting out very early here in this one. Semi-final 2 between Zambia and Malawi. And Malawi are in the lead. Sure, we're up for quite a game, Peter, if this is how it's already starting out.
It looks like it. And normally when teams come out, especially in a high magnitude game like this, they don't necessarily always just go for it. So it's very refreshing to see Malawi. As soon as they get the ball, they're on the attack and they're trying to make a shot at goal.
Can the Zambians respond here? We'll have to find out. There was actually a great cross in there from Robert Banda. He couldn't really pick up anyone, really. And the Malawans really pushing. That's Captain Billiard. A great pass here to Tabulo. And again! Whoa!
Wow.
Just...
Malawi is not sitting back at all. They're not taking that underdog role very seriously. They're saying that they are here and they're here to play.
Certainly going for it. The Malawans, they are not playing around. That was shot from, I believe, Sakanamba.
Yeah, it was Sakanamba, and he put himself in a very great position there. Zambia thought that they had cleared the ball, but he was in the perfect position. Unfortunately, just not hitting the target.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is quite an exciting one. Earlier on, we had South Africa versus Angola. Now Malawi taking on Zambia, and I must tell you that already seeing some dramatics here. And this is should be a ball for Malawi now to take possession of.
And Malawi has been very direct. It's only been almost 5 minutes now in the match, and they've already had about 3 shots on target. They are not waiting, they're not wasting time. They're trying to get into this final as soon as possible.
I'm telling you, this is remarkable stuff here at the Unam Stadium for this COSAFA Under-20 Semi-Final 2 Championship. We've got a player down. You can hear some of those chants in the stands from the supporters.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and it looks like the 12th man is making a very big impact on this match. They have a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Just looking at some of those supporters we were talking about, and full swing.
And they sound much louder here in person.
Just look what exactly transpired here, and they certainly got fouled on there.
Yeah.
And so this is a chance. Very good position.
Very good position. Let's see if they have a left-footed free kick taker that can potentially go for the top corner. If not, let's see if they go through the wall. Very, very interesting to see what will happen now.
Goalkeeper Roger Simumba will be tested here. Looks like it will be taken up, perhaps. Mhango again, no actually. And they go straight to it. Oh, hits into the wall.
Hits into the wall, very solid wall.
Picked up by, that's a chance to go by Safuli. Just heads it straight into the hands of Simumba.
Yeah, and Malawi is pressing directly from the word play. They're not waiting back. It's 7.5 minutes and they've already had, I believe, 4 shots on goal. So they're not holding back at all. Let's see how Zambia withstands this and see how they can do.
Remember, with this run now, what can they do to reply? Of course, we saw in that game against Botswana, struggled out a bit to really get to the back of the net. Just doing it, leaving it late in like around the 81st minute to get that goal.
Yeah, and they were favorites in that match. I believe, Botswana understood that and they played them quite well. and Zambia just won it at the end. So let's see if they're able to, you know, gather themselves, slow the game down, make sure that every person, you know, on the field gets the ball, passes the ball around, and gain that confidence again in order for them to then go for the goal and test Malawi.
Absolutely, there is throw-in for Malawi. Just nicely done there. James Smongele, funny fact, he was actually nicknamed Troublesome. Oh, just a miss there from Zambia. I'm saying James, one of those players that don't stop. They go very aggressive, very fast. And I remember in that first game for Malawi in the group stage, it was havoc.
Yeah, he was causing havoc everywhere. Very good crossover there. Unfortunately, he just didn't get a touch on. Any touch from a striker, and that's hitting the back of the net.
I think Simute will got a touch to that now. That's actually flicked properly by Piri there, or rather, yeah, gave it a Piri. Yeah, 2 Piris on the Zambian squad. One is on the bench at the moment. Felix Piri on the bench, and then it is Gabriel Piri who is on. What can Zambia do here? We're nearing the 10-minute mark here at the Unam Stadium. Malawi so far in the lead. That's gets to nowhere really for the Zambians.
Yeah, I think the game has slowed down for them a bit. Malawi is now, you know, settling into the game. Zambia as well. Let's see if they can keep up this tempo. Malawi needs to watch out. Sometimes if you push too hard, too early, you could leave yourself exposed at the back, and especially with a quality team like Zambia, they just need to, you know, make sure that they are ready to compete the whole 90 minutes and not just now.
That's Mwemba there with this one for Zambia. See her playing it at the back. Back to goalkeeper Simumba. With this cross in now, trying to find, well, he was trying to find Simute, but it was picked up rather by Shimwemwe. And that's actually a great crossing into the box, but maybe Billy Daka was just a little bit slow on that one to get to it.
Yeah, it seems
and now Malawi breaking here. This is a great run in. Mhango once again, here he comes. So dangerous on the ball, Mhango. And just, unfortunately, not anything on that one. Looks like James now looking to get another one. They are such...
Wow.
And it's just the pace on that as well.
The pace,
those
the
runs.
strength, the directness of him. Mahango is really taking the game by the scruff of the neck.
Impeccable. The young, that is Nantunga there. With that one for Malawi. And now Zambia here once again looking to see what they can do. Simute with this run trying to get to the ball, or does manage to win a corner kick. Perhaps they can utilize that. Let's look back at that run from Mhango.
What a run. And he knew exactly what he was going to do. The ball was just behind the striker. Very good pass, good thought, just on the execution.
And this corner kick now coming in. Or Zambia, can they do something? Well, straight to the safe hands of Luciano Fanua. Very
Zambia
comfortably
seems to be
taking
slow on the on coming back.
Look at
Seems
that
like
pass
Malawi
there.
is taking advantage of that and just reaching the counter every single time. So Zambia have to make sure that they all come back and defend their goal.
Absolutely. Now it's actually Captain Billiard. Also watch out for him of Malawi. Very fast on the ball. Very fast on that ball and very good in that midfield. And should be a throw-in for Malawi. I'd say wonderful pass there from Mhango. Playing it very nice, quick and easy. The Malawans. And I'd say, look at that pass there, which got through to Mhango. Once again, just maybe not being able to pick up his teammate there. He wasn't able to find Nantunga.
Yeah, it was a good thought process there to send it to the wing. Just misunderstood there by his teammates.
I think Malawi also look like the type of team that can, if they catch you in off guard, really can finish you easily.
Yeah, very underrated team. They've done significantly well here in this tournament, but no one was really speaking about them in this light. But they've really turned a few heads and are playing extremely good football.
Also, Zambia have to watch out there in that back line just to make sure that they're awake at all times, because anytime the ball gets to a player like Mhango, my goodness, you've got to be steady and ready.
Exactly. And they've been caught quite a few times, Zambia have. They seem to have three defenders in the back with wing forwards, and I don't think it's working for them. They just all need to come back and assist each other in defense.
Oh, this also now here to Chimwemwe. Chimwemwe picking up on Lovu. Lovu finds Sibene, the captain, and is playing it out here. It was Zambia trying to really push forward and hopefully going for it himself there.
Very positive from Zambia. It seems like they're finally settling into the game. They're stringing together a few passes, 3, 4, 5 passes, and having a shot at goal. So this will definitely give them some confidence moving forward in the match.
That's by Bongani Ndlovu there, who just really went straight for it himself. Might not have gotten what he wanted, but that's the spirit, as you mentioned, if you want to sort of build up that momentum. Just Malawi here looking to keep that going as well. Wonderful. Look at the passing. My goodness.
Great passing there.
And
Great
just able to pick up. Unfortunately,
he just took one touch too many. With those type of passes, you just continue it going, get momentum, and everybody will feel good and they'll just keep going with it.
That was very well done there by
very well done,
Jabulo.
Very well drilled. You could tell that they've practiced these type of combinations in practice, positioning and all of that. They're passing the ball before they even know who's there, and their teammates are not letting them down.
Absolutely. Zambia still looking to equalize or get one back here in this encounter, but failing to do so far. So now look at that run. Later we talk about talent here. This could be another one, and straight to the hands.
What a run! What a pass! What a finish. Tremendous football from Malawi. They're not holding back one bit.
This is absolutely
high tempo football, making sure that you pass or you beat 1, 2, 3, 4 players and make that pass instead of now taking it all the way. Trust your teammates, trust the ball, and hope for the best. So in that scenario, great build-up, great shot, but it was just an even better save by Zambia.
Indeed, goalkeeper Luciano Fanuola has been hard at work. Look at that run. My goodness, we talk about talent, you talk about players like of Mhango. Unfortunately, Billiard there couldn't manage. It felt directly also well picked up by goalkeeper Luciano Fanuola.
It was the perfect ball. He just scuffed at it a little bit. Maybe the pitch had something to do with it because, as they pass the ball, it bounces a little bit. But nevertheless, great football and looking forward to the rest of the half.
Indeed. Zambia still looking for their goal now. This is Mwemba. Mwemba, who can he pick up now? That's Chimwemwe there. That loses it out.
Looks like Mhango is being targeted now because there was no play for the ball there. Just wanted to slow him down.
And Malawi, the good thing about Malawi, it was so beautiful, is that they don't back down. They don't get comfortable.
Yeah.
They're still playing as if they are 2-1 down or something, and
exactly.
They need to win this game. That's how badly they want it, and it's very evident in the way they are playing here.
Yeah, and they're pressing directly from the beginning. They're not waiting for Zambia to come into their half. They're pressing as soon as they get the ball.
This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that one. Just missed out, but that's more like it from the Zambians.
Yeah, the goalie Luciano there just made a small mistake. That was something that I'm sure he could gather on any other day. But he's taken it out, safety first, and let's see what happens here with the corner.
There's a corner here for Zambia. Let's see what they can do here. This is Andrew Mwape with this one. What can they get out of this one, the Zambians? And flicked away immediately by Luciano Fanua. Not taking any chances once again, I must say.
Mahango.
I think that run actually this time around, it's James, I think, with that run.
James.
That's James, the very feisty James with that run.
Great center of gravity, very hard to bring down. That is what we call a professional foul. I'm sure if they do it 1 or 2 more times, they will get a yellow card, but that's all they could do to stop the young man.
Yeah, I mean, you basically have no other choice. It's either you stop the ball or you're gonna pay for it.
Exactly.
And we are nearing the 20-minute mark here at the Unam Stadium for this COSAFA Under-20 and Championship semi-final number 2. We already know who will be playing one of these teams in the final, which is the defending champion South Africa. And just a look back at that chance there from that was Sibene, the captain.
Yeah, and as I said, Luciano, I believe, could do a little bit better there, either kick it out straight away or hold it. But he did the best he could and you know, hit it out for a corner.
Absolutely. It's here for Malawi now. You see how fast they get as well when they see a player like the likes of Nantunga, very quick when he's in the box as well. The defenders of Zambia really rattle around him because they know any single mistake. But still, 70 minutes to play here at the Unam Stadium, and football is what we call it. Anything is possible.
Yeah, definitely. And with matches like this, we'll see obviously on paper Zambia would be the favorites, but then you have a team like Malawi, how they've played today. They've just kind of, you know, taken it in. They're not really worried about what names are on the field. They're just taking it to them and, you know, going for the win. They're not taking their time at all.
Indeed. This is looks like, just look back at, look at that run. That run from Umhango and just slots it home.
Yeah,
to
and
put
as
the Malawans
soon as he
aside.
scored,
Ahead.
he just looks at the team and he says, I am here. He points to himself, he says, calm down, I'm here. So it's like he's trying to take them to the final single-handedly.
The discipline it shows as well.
Yeah.
Mentally, physically. And you tell yourself you've got this. It shows.
Yeah, definitely.
Where your mental state is, or where your mentality, the type of mentality you have as a player.
Yeah, and that type of thing comes from confidence. And confidence is built through continuous repetition. So, you know, we are seeing it now here on the big stage, but he's done that countless times in practice, you know, in friendly games and all of that. And that's why when he's put in this situation right now, he's able to execute flawlessly.
And just, of course, always these breaks, a good time for the players to regroup and just coach Milias Pofera there, probably just, what do you think he's telling? What do you think he's telling his players there in that moment is when you're 1-0 up?
Yeah, just to keep the intensity. You don't ever want that to go down. You want to make sure that you go into the half with that, because once you go into the half, you know, strong, the second half is a lot easier. The moment you let it slip a little bit and it goes into the second half, that will give Zambia a lot more confidence when coming in, you know, and that could be the difference. But as we see over here, we've had Malawi come in, we've had them speak to the... Okay.
Coach Aaron Kawamba there, of course. Kawangu, rather.
Yeah, and I'm shocked that he's not bringing his, you know, team in to try and strategize, because at the end of the day, they are the ones who are down. So to see Malawi bring their players in, re-strategize, where Zambia is just kind of standing out there and waiting to play.
Absolutely. And Coach Milias Pofera is not playing around. He's 1-0 up, but he's still not satisfied.
Yeah, and that's the heart of the champion. You know, as a champion, you never be satisfied. You never wait, because the game is very long, and any slip up at this stage could just mean that you're out.
And this is a throw in here for, that is Malawi. Also will be taken up by James. See what they can do here. My goodness, that's another one onto goal, and just slightly wide there from, that is, you have a talented Maxwell's second number.
Yeah, and he got himself in a good position, just leaned back a little bit too much, which meant the ball went over the bar. Next time to just look over the ball and try and hit it clean through the middle.
Absolutely. We are over the 20-minute mark here at the UNAM Stadium, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Malawi. And this is a chance now, although just unfortunately saw that clearly offside. It was raised by assistant referee who saw it very early.
Yeah.
Fortunately, just that momentum broken down there.
But very positive movements from Zambia. Even though they were offside, they ended up scoring that, and that will definitely give them a lot of confidence moving forward.
Yeah. Still a lot of minutes to play in this first half, so they can still get it, Zambia.
Yeah, they could, and it looks like they're finally settling in properly into the game. Hopefully trying to get a few more shots on target and on goal, test the goalie a little bit.
Indeed, look at that one there. Just well played out by Chimwemwe Kontami. Although he was surrounded, gets it very well. And this is now the Zambians looking to really push forward and get their goal.
Yeah, and Malawi is pressing all the way through. From the front till the back. I'm hoping they can continue this for the full 90 minutes, but in this weather, it might be a bit difficult.
Yeah, weather here has been consistent throughout this past week here in the capital. Slightly endurable though. And on the other side of things, for the home side, under 20 Women's Championship, the hosts are unfortunately behind. South Africa have scored in the Women's Championship at the Hague Stadium. Here is this chance now for Zambia to utilize this corner kick, but not really anything getting of that one, but still have possession here. This is Mwape who was doing most of the work there.
Yeah,
still with this throw-in.
Yeah, and Zambia looks like to have a lot of players forward with only 3 at the back, so they just need to be sure not to get caught out. We see here we have a small foul.
Absolutely, and we were talking about the Women's Championship on the other side. I mean, it would be a double party for the South Africans today if the women's side also goes through to the final.
Yeah, exactly, and they've played quite well. They've all, scored. They've been consistent throughout this tournament, but of course Namibia is not an easy team to beat. They do have the home field advantage, and hopefully it becomes a little bit more competitive.
Look at that throw in there for the Zambians. It came in from Mwape, but nothing. That's another chance for them here. This will be taken up by Mutale with this one this time around. Slow pushing, really looking for that goal. Zambians, and seeing how important it is to be trailing or ahead at halftime.
Yeah, that's very important for a team to go into that.
Handball there.
Handball from Zambia. It's very important for a team to go into the halftime winning, because you can then come back and make a few mistakes but still be ahead. So both teams will have something to say for it within the next few minutes of this match.
Look at Billiard there, unfortunately, just getting brought down.
Yeah, and it seems like it's a head injury, so the referee will have to stop the game to see what's going on. Hopefully it's not a concussion. Hopefully he's not injured to the point where he cannot continue.
Yes, that is Captain Billiard there, Mishek Billiard, who is definitely instrumental in this Malawian side. And then Mwape now. Oh, actually dangerous one here. Maybe just was not paying much attention. And this is Billiard now. Can they finish this one off? Well, I think decision making there definitely played a role.
Decision making over there. Great pressing though to get the ball back in those situations. But in that specific scenario, oh, again.
It's another chance here. Malawans are not stopping. Now still pushing forward. Wonderful stuff we're witnessing here. This is Nantunga but a bit slowed down. This is what we were talking about earlier, Peter, and how the Zambians have to be careful at the back.
Yeah.
Because a mistake, a simple mistake, can really cost them.
Exactly, and they were lucky to get bailed out there. They've lost the ball now twice within the last couple of minutes in the back, and that's something that they cannot continue, because Malawi messed up over there, but there's no way that they'll be able to do the same thing again. Malawi will punish them again.
Absolutely. You are watching the COSAFA Under-20 Men's Championship semi-final number 2 between Malawi and Zambia. Malawi in the lead, that goal courtesy of none other than the ever-talented Mwisho Mhango. In the first 5 minutes of the game, he had scored.
Yeah, first, I believe 3 minutes into the game, he just took it on, took on 3-4 players, and then just slotted it in the bottom right corner. Very, very good finish and very confident player.
It's wonderful, because today it seems like we are witnessing some world-class goals.
Yeah.
In this semi-finals.
Yeah,
earlier on in South Africa's game were fantastic to watch, really. That one from Mendes, particularly. And this is great build-up now here from the Malawans. What can Billiard do here? Actually, probably if the curve was as accurate and precise, maybe that would have been a second one for Malawi.
Very, very good turn over there onto the right foot. The only thing that he did was he wasn't able to completely wrap his foot around it in order for him to get to that corner. But very, very positive move going forward.
Absolutely. This is Billiard just losing it out there.
Just lost concentration at the last moment. Was thinking about the next move as opposed to just stopping the ball and having control over it.
Look at that pressure that came in from... It came in from Precious Kwalenga. Maybe a bit too much.
Yeah, very aggressive, but Malawi hasn't stopped. From the beginning, they've just been aggressive, both attacking and defensively. I've been very impressed about how they've been playing.
Absolutely, that was unfortunately a misplaced cross in there. So Zambians will use this. That's actually quite poor from... Honestly, very poor from Robert Banda there, who would be disappointed with what just happened now.
Yeah, we're seeing the players lose a bit of concentration, always just trying to think about the next play instead of just making sure they have control.
Oh, this is a chance once again. They keep getting these balls very easily. And I think that raises the point of the defense of Zambia. What is happening right now? It's a bit shaky.
Yeah, on both teams. It seems like the first touch has gone. Because as soon as they get the ball, they're trying to make the move. But, you know, you have to secure the ball first and then decide what you're going to do with it.
Absolutely. Look at that lovely play from the Malawans. Seeing that a lot of these players play together at club level, I think, and at academy level also shows. It's very evident between this Malawian side. The crosses, the passes, the connection is certainly there.
Yeah, and we underestimate that, you know, playing with somebody, you know, at the club level or the academy level. You're seeing the player, you know, where they like the ball. As we see over here, the replay. We have two players that are just going at them, but they know exactly where their teammates are, and they don't have to think twice. They trust each other, and they believe in each other.
Just got to be careful not to, you know, give too many of those aggressiveness, limit it a bit, because you don't want to get booked.
Yeah.
Get bookings in when you are already behind.
Especially this early, because if you get a yellow card at this time, you know, you tend to lower your aggression for the rest of the game, and you're kind of under conscious. But you know, they're playing hard, and it's very exciting to see.
Absolutely. This is a free kick here for Malawi now. What can they do here? Well, straight into the hands of goalkeeper Luciano Farnwell there.
Great distribution from Luciano there.
Or rather, my apologies, that was goalkeeper Rogers Simumba.
Oh, yeah.
Rogers is, Luciano is off, goalkeeper of Malawi, who has not been seeing as much of the ball compared to his counterpart, if we're quite being honest, especially in this first half.
Pressing,
look
they're
at
relentless.
Billiard. Wonderful echo play there from Billiard. They're not giving them time
on the ball at all. Amazing football to watch.
Absolutely. And look at that pass there from Billiard. Sort of a flick to it. Picked up beautifully by his teammate. Just
Malawi is just having fun now. They're just having fun with him.
That's a great pass, honestly, from Tabula as well there to get it into the box. Although the finishing might have not worked out, and they're still looking to break here. Malawi, the pace is impeccable. That is Biliat, the captain, to Tabula now once again. No one is really there to... Well, I think the closest to that was Miti.
Yeah, and Miti was going to be there had it just been a split second. So they know where each other is supposed to be. They're very well coached, very well drilled, and their work rate is off the charts.
Absolutely. The Zambians equally just working to really go up front more. And that's a great cross in and just straight to Rogers. It runs straight to Luciano Fanua.
Yeah, great positioning from Daka. Amazing job to get it on target and just to be in that position. He's a proper number 9. We don't see those anymore. So it's very refreshing to see.
Absolutely. This has been incredible stuff, and that's just confirmation for that yellow card to Kontami Chimweme there, who has been booked. That yellow card. And just loses it out here now, the Malawans. So can the Zambians utilize this to keep going forward? Oh, they have possession of the ball now, but can they keep it? That's the question.
Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, Malawi now has slowed down a bit on their pressing. Perhaps they're getting a little bit tired with 12 minutes left in the half. So,
well, really well, incredible defending there. You just witnessed.
Yeah.
Make sure the ball does not keep going forward. And this is now picked away by Miti to Sakanamba.
Good
and
job,
it's just the passing, my goodness, is quite something. That's Miti there on that right-hand side.
And Miti's work rate is off the charts.
Look at that chance there for
Daka. Good header, good positioning. Just wish that he got a little bit more power onto it so that he can, you know, trouble Luciano a little bit. But still, very, very good. Very, very good chance.
And looks like we have an injury here. We do have Malawian who's down, and see what exactly is happening here, because we do have the medical teams attending. And hopefully it looks like that should be Miti, or rather it's actually Nantunga who is down and being attended to there by, and that should be worrisome if you are a Malawian supporter. You're hoping that he will be back on the field soon. We saw a couple of injuries in that semi-final, one between South Africa and Angola. And I think for you, Peter, honestly, is this what you would have anticipated for this game, if you are being honest?
Not at all. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see Zambia being so rattled. I thought, you know, having, being that successful in this cup, they would have been a little bit more calm, but perhaps that is still to come. But Malawi is playing very, very well, with a lot of intensity, a lot of directness, and very tenacious team.
Absolutely, and this is Zambia is looking to break here. This is Ndlovu. Ndlovu finding Mwape on that and he goes for it himself, just not necessarily successful with that one.
Yeah, he didn't frighten the defense or the goalkeeper there, but you can't blame him for trying. Football is a game of odds, and you never really know until you take the shot.
Absolutely. We are reaching, or nearing rather, than half-time mark already here at the UNAP Stadium. So far, Malawi still with a 1-0 lead, scoring in that first second minutes of the game through Mhango, and Zambia still haven't been able to respond.
Yeah, not yet. You know, they haven't been able to, you know, catch the flow of the game. They have a few chances here or there. They have a moment of brilliance, but it hasn't been consistent.
And this is a lovely pass in here. Was picked up very nicely by Billy Daka, who has been really instrumental up front so far. And this is Banda now. Just, well,
Commentator's curse almost. Just speaking about how they're finding it hard to get into the flow of things, and there they go. You know, great opportunity there. Would have just hoped he could sneak into the corner over there. But great opportunity.
Once again, they've got it here. They are not letting it slow down, but maybe just lose it out though, unfortunately. And this is now a chance for Malawi to move up front. Seeing the likes of, that is, Safuli, who've been fantastic, to be honest. And this is, blocked away. It was Miti who was really trying to go. And look at
wow,
that,
great recovery there to pressure him.
And Bandana with his run. What can he find into the box? And, well, it's not picked up. Although he did an incredible job with that run there, with that cross into the box. Banda. Now, should be out of play.
Yeah, Banda did a great job. He's been terrorizing the left back there. You know, putting crosses in, going for shots. He's been one of their bright spots in this game so far.
Yes, that's a pass there from Mwape. Just pushing forward the Zambians.
A lot of skill over there. Surprising that the referee would call that as a foul.
Yeah. Certainly. Now Zambia will be happy with that one. That's Gabriel Mpiri will take it up. What can they do here? We still have less than, we're nearing that half-time mark. Surely getting to that 45 minutes. And Zambia have a chance now to utilize this one to perhaps go level. What can Mpiri do here? See how this one plays out. And Mpiri with this one into the box and into the back of the net. And it's a goal.
Wow, Daka.
Just like that.
I believe that was Daka. No.
Just like that. Zambia have got one back. That is, I mean, should be the captain, James Sibene, with that one.
Wow, great positioning. Zambia putting themselves in that position. They've had that quite a few times. Unfortunately, just haven't hit the net until now. So great free kick over there.
That was unexpected, you would say, probably. But Zambia get one back as we is into this first half. Heading to the very end of the first half, they have gotten one back.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible stuff. That goal coming in from, that is Captain James Sibene, to level things here at the Unam Stadium. This is semi-final number 2 of the COSAFA Under-20 Men's Championship. This is Malawi now. We'll be hoping not to lose their momentum, because if they do, Zambia certainly know how to win a game, as I mentioned.
Yeah, definitely. That's why, you know, with Malawi and attacking the way they have, they need to score again.
Mhango now with his run and flicked away. This is a throw-in. Should be taken up by Tabulo. Mix it up again. That's a wonderful cross there. Can the Malawans respond immediately? Well, no. Because here now,
great defending
Zambia looking
over there
to break. That is Daka now. Not turning and just fouled. Should be straight yellow card.
Yes.
Yeah, you should never do things like that.
Yeah, no, but he had to. He had to in that scenario because Zambia was on the front foot. It looked like they were going to make an attempt on goal, and that was, as we call, a professional foul.
Seen a couple of them so far in this first half.
Yes, definitely so. Didn't make a play for the ball, went straight for the legs, just trying to slow the player down a little bit.
So that was Precious Manjawira there, who is now booked with a yellow card in this first half. And nearing nearly 3 minutes to go until we find out how many minutes will be added on.
Yeah, and you can see the momentum shift. You can see the momentum shift now. There's a belief that Zambia has. You know, they're attacking the ball a little bit more, and it couldn't have come at a perfect time, because you want to go into the second half with this momentum and hopefully continue at the end of the game as well.
Absolutely. Just confirmation for Precious Manjawira's yellow card on that foul that he got on Dhaka. Led up to that moment. This is a throw in here for Zambia now. And can they do? Abs looking to go one up again and straight on to goal. My goodness.
You can just feel the shift right now. What a shot. What a save.
Yes, you have to give it up for Luciano Fanua for that save, because my goodness, he would call it, as the young people would say, he did his big one.
Yes, he definitely did his big one. And we can see even through the crowd now, the crowd is getting a little bit more into it. This couldn't have happened at a better time for Zambia. And that can just show the championship mentality that they do have, and trying to close this match out.
That is remarkable stuff. That shot onto goal.
By Ndlovu.
Yeah, he look back at what exactly happened there.
Look at that, the patience,
so well.
the power, the strength. It was just directly at the goalie. So he was able to make that save. But what a shot.
Bongani Ndlovu with that one. He also is dangerous. Looking back at that goal that came in from Captain James Nene Sibene to level things here at the Unam Stadium for Zambia.
And just for the captain, they tower over everybody.
This was a corner kick there for the Zambians, but now Malawi will be looking to break.
Malawi are just taking too long now. Let's see if they can get that back.
This is Captain Billiard with this run now, very strong. He's surrounded but still chasing after it, and just may perhaps misplacing that one there. So it's back in the possession of the Zambians. Dhaka here with this, was trying to find Banda, but unfortunately just out of play, I believe. So now it's a throw in for the Zambians, and this is now by Mutale.
4 minutes added.
I think that's about right.
Yeah, there's been quite a few stoppages, but that's enough time for them to...
Whoever it is that needs to or wants to go up, I mean, both of them want to go to one goal up, but it is anyone's game at this point.
That's enough time. And again, they have just such quick feet in tight areas. Malawi have a lot of skill.
That's Billiard now. Oh, just the pass did not go anywhere, to be honest.
But we're seeing the tank run a little bit dry from Malawi. They don't have that tenacity anymore when it comes to losing the ball. Maybe they're just waiting to go back in at halftime, you know, catch a breath and then come back in. But as I mentioned earlier, it's very difficult to keep that tenacity up all game. But they've done an extremely good job up to this point.
Absolutely. And when those few minutes added on, 4 minutes added on, whoever goes one up, I think, should be feeling much more boost of confidence. And just that offside there, the Zambians, particularly Dhaka. I think this will be a chance, this half-time, if it still stays this way 1-1, will be a good chance for Malawi in particular to regroup, because I think they've just sort of lost the, like you mentioned, they don't really have that tenacity anymore. And
yeah,
able to sit back and regroup.
Exactly. The momentum has shifted in Zambia's favor. And it's quite clear the players finally believe in themselves, and they're playing a lot better now. We have some time wasting over here.
It's tactics.
Tactics, trying to get them out of it, trying to get back in, to go indoors, you know, have a seat, have some power rate.
And here now Zambia to get another one. It's just well flicked away. It's no one really, like what you would always refer to it as an island.
Yes,
As,
Miti is now on an island as well. But he does an extremely good job of receiving the ball and passing it back to the midfield. He's done that, I believe, 3 to 4 times in this game. He's excellent at that, a proper number 9.
And this is a wonderful run. I think you should be probably really frustrated with that one.
Yeah.
Mhango.
Malawi would be very frustrated at that one because they were in a very good position. However, the referee saw it fit to call a free kick. However, in most situations, most scenarios, you'll let the game play and see how it plays out. But kudos to the ref for stopping the game and giving them that free kick.
Well, there is certainly a feel of urgency. I want to get that one goal back here from the Malawans. And so they've acquired here a free kick. Just looking back at that, what happened to Mhango there, certainly.
Yeah. It was a clear free kick. Let's see if they're able to convert it into a goal. But this is a very good position. Let's see if he tries to get it up and over the wall into the right-hand side of the goal.
Safuli now with this one. Will he put a steam ahead once again and straight into the wall?
Straight into the wall over there. There were calls for a penalty, but those calls died down very fast.
This is now, fortunately, not what Malawi would have wanted, perhaps, but I'm sure Zambia certainly should be feeling very proud themselves to have gotten that one back before half-time, and still pushing for that second one. And in no time we'll be hearing that first half whistle from the referee.
Yeah, they're just eagerly anticipating that. Malawi, I believe, have one more attack before the referee blows that halftime whistle.
Yeah, we'll find out what can happen here. This is a Hossein who can pick it up. Well, nothing really obtained from that one.
Yeah, and Zambia have the clear height advantage, especially in the back.
There you have it. This is the end of this very first half here. On this semi-final number 2 between Zambia and that is Malawi. Malawi scored first in the 2nd minute of the game. A goal coming in through Mwisho Mhango, and then with about 5 minutes to go before half-time, the Zambians responded, and that was through their captain James Nenesibene to level things here at the UNAM Stadium for this semi-final number 2. So as it stands at half-time, it is Zambia 1, Malawi 1. Just the time for two teams to regroup perhaps and see how they can go about this. I think, Peter, if we talk about both of these sides, how do you think they should best tackle this second half if they want to get into the final?
Yeah, there's Zambia on the one side. They definitely would not have wanted that whistle to be blown because momentum was finally on their side. They started playing well. They started stringing some passes along the crossing that they had.
And of course, this is the semi-final. So whoever wins this one, they will be facing South Africa, and it will be on the 13th of July right here at the UNAM Stadium. 3rd place playoff. Angola already awaiting on who will join them. Whoever loses this one will be taking on, that will be Angola. That will be tomorrow at the UNAM Stadium as well. You were mentioning about that momentum there, Peter.
There was a momentum shift, and Zambia started playing well, started having shots on goal, so they were definitely the more dangerous one at the end.
And just a look back at the highlights of this first half. Started out certainly with Malawi, more of the most dominant one in those first minutes.
Yeah, definitely within the first 10 minutes, Malawi was giving them a run for their money. From the beginning, they were just passing the ball around. Zambia had the first shot on goal, very, very good chance by Daka there. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to convert the shot. But then, Malawi went on the front foot and took over that first few minutes.
It's actually a good chance there.
Very, very good chance.
And that's a run in from Mhango. Individual brilliance, really, to just go for it himself and score brilliantly to put Malawi ahead in around like the first 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah,
it was
first
brilliant.
3 minutes of the game, he just took it on. He did that 1 or 2 times before he actually managed to score, but definitely came out with a lot of confidence. And you can see over there the dance moves were in.
Impeccable indeed. Young Mwisho Mhango.
And just there again, putting the ball in, just scuffed at the ball a little bit.
That's a good chance. Another one for Malawi that probably they would be really scratching their heads right now and saying, well, I should have scored that for sure.
Exactly. He would have had nightmares. He will have nightmares about this if they don't manage to go through, because that was a brilliant chance.
And we saw that one as well that came in straight from captain Sibene there.
Yeah, very good shot as well. Although the goalie could have done better, but very good shot there on goal.
Absolutely, and that's how it unfolded for that second goal, or rather that first goal for Zambia. Second one of the game though. And Captain Sibene coming to the rescue of his team.
Great positioning, great delivery, and just an amazing finish over there. Very intentional, and the ball went into the back of the net.
Absolutely. I think actually for correction there, looking at it back, that goal actually came in from Dhaka. Right, came from Dhaka. It was actually Dhaka, the number 19, Billy Dhaka, who slotted it in the back of the net, and not Sibene. Sibene had the first chance on that free kick, but he did not do the final move. It was, as for correction, it came in from Dhaka there. So, there you have it. In this first half, it ends Malawi 1, Zambia 1. Stay tuned for that second half. Between these two sides, we'll be finding out who will be joining South Africa in the final very soon.
Here in the heart of Namibia, where red dunes meet ocean blues, where sunsets write poetry across the sky, a new chapter is about to begin. From Swakopmund's breeze to Vintage rhythm, we don't just play for points, we play with purpose, with pride, with heart. In 2025, we welcome you, Region 5, 10 nations strong, not just to compete, but to connect, to grow, to shine. Our streets know struggle. Our people, they know strength. And our youth, they know exactly what it means to rise. So step into our home. Feel the beat of Africa beneath your feet. Let the
11th edition, but for the first time, Special Olympics is part of the multiple sports event such as this, which is the Region 5 Youth Games. So inclusivity stands out as a very big highlight. And then also, not only inclusivity in terms of special athletes, athletes of disability, but also women, girls and boys competing in different sports codes with equal opportunity. It's a very big moment for communities and the nations to gel, to come together, get to know each other, and really represent the African Union vision. The main factor here is sports infrastructure development to enable everybody to have access to sports. Namibia always promoted the active participation of young people in arts, music, sport, and so on, but one thing was missing, and that is that we don't have access to sports facilities for everybody that loves the game. These games is basically creating that. We are representing the government of Namibia. When they speak, they refer to boys and girls, able and disabled. There's no moment in these games, and over the times that I have lived in the sport, that I have seen leadership speaking with the same voice in terms of inclusivity. And that is, for me, the best space to work in, and that inspires me a lot.
It is the Region 5 Youth Games 2024. We're excited for you to join us in the land of the brave, Windhoek, Namibia. We're also excited for you to join us on the socials, and we have 3 main hashtags for these games. And I've got my chairman here, as well as my general manager, to share with us the hashtags. Hashtag
Own the moment.
and hashtag,
I am Region 5.
and it is hashtag More Than Games. We're excited. Join us on our socials. Join us, share your videos with us, and walk this journey with us. It is Region 5 Youth Games 2024. See you there.
My name is Ndoripula Hamtumwa. I'm the chairperson of the Region 5 Youth Games. Namibia is known for hosting major multidisciplinary games. As you recall, in 2006, Namibia hosted this edition, and that created a platform for us to be able to host junior multidisciplinary competition, such as the AU Region 5 Youth Games. We have the systems in place, therefore Namibia is destined to host these major games. This is a platform where we shape characters, where we shape new ideals, where we create friendship, where we begin to speak about economic empowerment, youth empowerment. And this creates excitement. This brings in the nerves to make the competition great, because this is where we break barriers. Destiny is only shaped by those that believes in working with the youth. And for me, I remain indebted to these young men and women who believes that Africa must arise, and it can only be arise by bringing everybody together and bringing the youth at the center of development. My wish is that when all the athletes that are coming here, they must come with an open mind that dreams can become a reality. Sport has the power to create an economic enhancement in the lives of all the athletes. So I wish all the athletes that are coming here all the best, and as I said, all dreams are valid and they can be a reality through sport.
And we are back for the second half of this semi-final number 2 of the COSAFA Under-20 Men's Championship. That is Malawi taking on Zambia here at the UNAM Stadium, UNAM Field, right here in the capital in Windhoek of Namibia. Of course, I am Michelle Shapange, the main commentator. Alongside me is my co-commentator, Peter Haufiku. We are taking you through proceedings for this one today. In that first half, we saw Malawi start very strong. I mean, they went 1-0 up very, very early on in the second minutes of the game. Ago coming in from Mhango, but unfortunately, I did not go throughout until that was the second half, because just few minutes before halftime, Zambia replied, and that was through Daka, and they leveled, and at 1-1. Going into this game, Peter, what are your expectations? What are you probably waiting to see in the second half?
Yeah, I'm expecting Zambia to come out and play better than what they did for the most part of the first half. I hope Malawi can regain that fight that they had in the beginning of the first half. But the last 10 minutes of that half, it seemed like they just started to run out of gas a little bit. So hopefully this halftime, they've been able to settle in and give us the same brilliance that they have. They have a smaller team in terms of height, in terms of physicality, but you can never underestimate the heart of a champion. So let's see how this game pans out.
Absolutely, we're about to kick off here at the UNAM Field, and here we go. Who will be joining South Africa in that final come Sunday? We're going to find out. Malawi, or rather Zambia now with this one. This is Banda who just loses it out. And now this run in from Mhango of Malawi. The goal scorer is brought down by Piri.
Malawi do a good job of carrying the ball, but sometimes you have to find the difference between carrying the ball and letting the ball work. So instead of now carrying the ball past 3, 4, 5 players, you can just release the ball, and it might carry more distance than yourself.
Absolutely. So this is a free kick here now for the Malawans. Just misses out on that one. I think that was that miss coming in from Nantunga. It should be Nantunga there. Yasufu Nantunga.
Yeah, it was a good thought, just not very good execution. The first touch is extremely important. Let's hope they get better at that.
Indeed. This is a final, or rather a second half to play for. All four. I have to be specific. It is, of course, from here, whoever wins this is going to the final, or you're going to play the third place match, which is obviously not what you would want initially.
Yeah, it's not what you would want. But historically, we've seen, the third place team be a little bit more happier than the second place team.
Yes, that's actually...
And that's just because they won on the day.
Well, this is a chance here for Malawi now. And luckily, assistant referee there just saving the day. And that's Bongani Ndlovu there on your screen, who has been very, very active in that first half. Oh, that was a very sloppy there. Very sloppy there from James Sibene. I mean, if that could have gone either way, I mean, if that could have possibly ended up being a goal, he would have definitely They're stressed out about it.
Yeah, and we're seeing Zambia do exactly what they did in the first half when they first started. Just a few sloppy errors over there that now caused the free kick. It seems like Malawi is pouncing on every possible opportunity. So dangerous area to have a free kick, and even worse to get a yellow card. So let's see how Malawi take this free kick. Whether the last two they've tried to go over the wall, but actually they ended up going through the wall. Let's see if they're able to hit the target finally.
Well, that's actually a very good position. What can they do here? Can they go up once again?
Yeah, it looks
the Malawans?
Like it's possible. It's possible. Very good position, and they have a very good free kick taker.
And they can go up once again. We'll have to wait and see. And here they go, just into the wall. Mhangom there just went for it, but definitely not successful from him.
The last three free kicks have just been through the wall. I would like to see them do a little bit, do something else, hopefully try and get it through the wall or go through the other side.
I mean, Mhango to mention there with that free kick. He got another one. I mean, he was one of the scorers in that game against Namibia, who broke the Namibians' hearts, you may say. So, and then he scores again in this one. So quite a fundamental player from Mhango.
Definitely, and he means a lot to the team.
This is now being chased down. Mantunga there just trying to find it, but failing to do so.
Yeah, now giving a free kick away, but at least it's in the opposition half. So it's no danger to Malawi, at least not at present.
Indeed. You are watching this semi-final number 2 of the COSAFA U20 Men's Championship between Malawi and Zambia. So far, both teams level. And still probably Malawi, who have been seeing more of the ball in terms of attack so far in this second half.
Yeah, and just like the first half as well, they started off very great. Nothing has changed from that moment on. Zambia seems to be on the back foot right now.
Absolutely. So this is now Zambia with the chance here for that free kick. If we just look back at how that transpired to lead up to that free kick, it was a foul on Kontami Chimwemwe. By the way, fortunately that one there just did not land for the Zambians.
That was an offside, a very good offside trap over there. And that worked out in Malawi's favor.
I think Coach Aaron Kawangu leaving out the likes of I believe Chisela on the bench for this one. Chisale rather. Clifford Chisale, who scored last time out. It's not in for this one for Zambia. And here's this throw in now for Andrew Mwape.
Great throw in over there. Very good long throw in. Good shot.
Well flicked away. Very well flicked away. Just in some of those instances, you just want to get the ball as far away as possible.
Exactly. Safety first. As defenders, you're always taught that, when in doubt, kick it out.
Exactly. I like that one, actually. And of course, Zambia just looking to perhaps produce a comeback here. They were the ones that were 1-0 down, or they equalized in that first half. And this is a very great run there from Nantunga. Very beautiful stuff to watch here. Those always nice to watch their passes, Malawi.
Yeah,
Mhango there with a strike on to go, and it's well saved. Saved by Luciano Fanuel there.
What a shot, what a build-up. Malawi have just a way of, putting together 3-4 passes. Wow. Zambia pressing now again.
Yeah, maybe they can quickly reply to that as well and make a statement. It's flicked away. Once again, a goalkeeper coming to save the day.
Yeah, great football.
Roger Simumba.
A little bit difficult for the ball boys to go and get that. But wow, what a strike.
Mhango
What a
is
save.
quite something, isn't he?
Yes. What a strike and what a save by Rogers.
Of course, we are streaming live on YouTube as well. If you're unable to access your television, we're in the digital era now, so you can catch us on... just hits reflection there, unfortunately. You can stream us live on YouTube, on NBC Sport or COSAFA TV on YouTube, from the comfort of wherever you are at. Oh, that's actually wonderful.
Great
first touch there.
Just a little bit too hard over there.
From Gabriel Piri.
But as we were saying, just Malawi have this quick feet. They're just able to get into these spaces as they drive the ball forward just now.
Confirmation for a yellow card there as well.
Just the final ball missing over there.
Yeah, just taken out on as a chance, but didn't get anywhere really. Although it did start off with great momentum, and this is the pass was meant for Simute there. And now Malawi get it back. This run maybe a bit too unable to catch up with it there, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a good run there down the left wing. Just put a little bit too much on it and wasn't able to do anything with it.
And looks like we'll have Chimwemwe, who just needs some sort of medical attention, stepping out just to get treated there. Chimwemwe, who has been kind of having, compared to last game against Botswana, a bit quiet game, you may say. But to be fair, he came off the bench last time, so that's picked up beautifully on Antunga. But away, and this is a great run now. Again, going nowhere really. Here now, this pass to Nantunga, who is well taken away by Mwape, who now gets up, and it's a miss. But either way, great effort from him.
Very great effort.
You have to say.
Always on the front foot. Always ready to look for goal. Very impressed with Malawi and their tenacity in this match.
That's the energy you want to bring forward. And he's been doing a good job, really, I must say. And this is now Malawi who get it away from Banda. Oh, that's a great one. Great turn there by Safuli.
Great turn, and it's always the simple ones that just look so elegant.
Look at that play. That's a great run from Tebulo now. Tebulo still running up here, but it's all taken away by Mutale. Zambia with possession now. That's Simute. Finding, that is Bongani Ndlovu. Just playing into the back now. Here is Mwape. Mwape, nice and easy from him. He finds Ndlovu once again. And it's back to Mutale. Mutale picking up, that is Chimwemwe there. And a cross, long one to Banda. And a bit too much for him. A bit too much for Banda.
A bit too much there, but it was very good work from Zambia there.
And look at that run from Antunga there. Doing what he always does, finding Mhango, who misses. Unfortunately, just missed Sakanamba there. And look at that chance once again on to goal.
Yeah, Malawi is now back on the front foot. I would like to see them release the ball a little bit more. They try and take on a few defenders. They're very great at it. As we see over here. What a shot.
Chance.
Just missed it.
Yeah, but it was a great attempt, really, from the young man. It's just, unfortunately, bad commotion there. Even some of the people in the stands
Yeah, you like to see the passion of a player like that. Not in a disrespectful way, but just like they want the ball. They want to make it happen for the team.
Yeah, I mean, they really, really would like to get to that final. Malawi.
Yeah, and have a chance to win it. You know, South Africa, very strong team, but they've been very relaxed throughout this tournament. They haven't really been tested. Only Zambia tested them early on in the group stages. So it'll be very interesting to see if Malawi does get through.
Oh, just a bit of motion there. And Malawi, of course, hoping to get to their first final, make history. It's chased down. It's being chased down very well by Nantunga here. What can he do? And absolutely world-class defending there from Mwape.
Yeah, Mwape did well because as a defender, you know, you want to use the lines as an additional defender. So you want to push them through so that they can make that type of error. Great textbook defending there by Zambia.
We are reaching the 68-minute mark here at the UNAM Stadium on the semi-final between Malawi and Zambia so far. Still the same. 1-1 it still stands. We had to record a goal in this second half from either teams. It seems like you see a warm-up there on the from Zambia's bench.
Yeah, it looks like they want to make a substitution over there.
That should be
Bring in some fresh legs.
Calvin Chipelu is getting ready. Bring in fresh legs perhaps onto this one.
Yeah, just bring some legs in there, especially in the midfield, just to make sure that they keep the ball ticking, making sure that each player is involved. It's going to be very interesting to see how he impacts the game.
Indeed. And yeah, this is now a free kick, or rather a throw-in for the Malawans. Still looking to break the deadlock in this second half. A substitution ready to be made by Zambia. And this is Daka now with his run. And
anticipation there.
Yeah, didn't really find Simute like he would have wanted. And here's now Malawi with the ball. And as I mentioned, substitution ready to be made in a moment. Should be Banda coming off, and on comes Simute.
Yeah, attacking move from the coach. Just trying to bring some fresh legs there on the wing.
Well, that is Kelvin who has come on in place of Banda.
Great touch over there.
Absolutely. And I think, honestly, in this second half, much more of a slow second half compared to that. How fast what we witnessed in that first half this time around.
Yeah, it would be hard to match that because that level of intensity was...
And that's quite wide. Very wide shot there from Safuli.
Yeah, I think he just took that a little bit too fast. High, wide, and not at all handsome.
But still, 30 minutes or so to be played here at the UNAM Stadium in this semi-final. Who will be joining South Africa? We are yet to find out because it's level at the moment. And we know if it's level, we'll go straight to penalties.
Yeah.
There is no extra time in these semi-finals.
Yeah, and that will be very interesting to see because we haven't seen that yet in this tournament. So it will be the first penalty shootout.
And look at that run. Beautifully done.
They just have such good players on the wings and technically gifted. They don't lose the ball very often, especially when they have it at their feet. They might lose it if they pass it or just miscontrol it, but the moment they get 1 or 2 steps, it's almost impossible to stop them if you don't foul them.
Absolutely. And was the ball with Zambia now. This is Mwemba. With that long cross, this picked up, and this is now with Gabriel Piri pushing forward, looking to go forward here now. Zambia playing it calm and collected to Chimwemwe. Chimwemwe picking up Mwape, and here's Mwape now. What can they do here? A substitute Kelvin Chipelo with that one, who just loses it out, unfortunately.
Very poor crossover there, but great to be in the right position. As we said, another professional foul, but I'm sure now it's going to be a
And
yellow
it's a
card.
straight yellow card.
Yeah, he's had quite a few chances like that. The referee has let it slide once or twice, but can't let it do it again.
So this is now an advantage for Malawi with this free kick. Just look back at what exactly happened there leading up to that yellow card.
Yeah, just pulled him back. There was no play for the ball at all. It was just to slow him down.
So that should be a yellow card for Zambia's Mwape, Andrew Mwape. That's into the box, but flicked away. Now, here is a run from Safuli, and straight, just maybe too weak on that one.
Yeah.
It goes straight to the confirmation for that yellow card then.
Straight to that goalie. You know, once they put that shoulder down, they're very, very hard to stop. Malawi has 2 or 3 players like that, where the moment they turn the corner, the moment they have a few steps on, it's very, very hard to stop them.
Indeed. And here on your screen there, just Mundwani Sabulo, probably really one of the most consistent players for Malawi in this game.
Yeah, he does the simple things. He gets into the right areas. He links up play very easily. And let's see how they handle this corner kick.
Indeed. And here is now just so close.
Almost
So
scored
close.
directly from the corner.
Oh, wow.
Very, very good corner over there. Although you would have liked to have a shot on goal, but that was very close.
I know it certainly was, but still, at the end of the day, it's those type of chances that also build your momentum. You see, we talk about momentum, just foul, according to the referee, and he also books him.
A yellow card for taking the ball, for shooting it after the whistle was blown. I think that's a little bit unfair, but referee sees fit, and it is a yellow card.
Looking back at that, straight onto it, just, I think there was a shout.
Yeah, there was a shout for another corner there.
Yeah, that perhaps the referee, or rather goalkeeper, Rogers Sinumba got a touch of that, but referee says no. Now this is Malawi now. What can they do?
Very, very good job of collecting the ball, passing it back to the midfield. Proper number 9.
Just some frustration from the Malawans. Play continues here. This is Dhaka. Still strong, although it's now this time around it's taken away. It's a throw in for Malawi. Second half so far for you, Peter?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been some sort of a chess match. I think now both teams know what to expect from each other, so they're kind of cancelling each other out. So it'll be very interesting to see that you know, who gets the upper hand at some point. But the battle is definitely in the midfield. They're using the wings, both teams, and both of them are playing extremely well.
And also some bookings we have witnessed here in this second half. Referee being a little bit more strict.
Yeah, in the first half he let the players play. He wanted them to decide the game, but he has to now step in and
look at that one from Mhango. My goodness.
It's just that low center of gravity, so hard to defend.
And he always gets it right.
How do you do that? He puts himself in between the ball as well, between the man and the ball. So you have to go through him to get to the ball. He's done that tremendously throughout the tournament. Hopefully he gets an opportunity after this, because he is a brilliant player.
Just that foul there on Mhango.
Yeah, he just puts himself in between the
Mwape,
man
I
and
think
the ball.
once again, he has to be careful now. Mwape is already on a yellow card.
Yeah, just needs to settle down a bit. You know, let the game come to him.
This is a corner now for Malawi. This one's taken up by Safuli and well headed away. Very well done actually there by Dhaka.
Dhaka has had a very quiet,
and that's
good
straight
game.
to the hands of Luciano.
Dhaka has done very well in defense and in
Rogers
attack
Mumba.
as well. I'm quite impressed at his positioning. He's always in the right position, you know, both defensively and in attack. Very poor distribution there by the goalie.
Indeed, we are very much nearing that 70th minute mark here at the Unam Stadium in this semi-final number 2. And the ball here just taken away by the Zambians, looking to break now. It's this is Piri. Oh, it's chased down by Ndlovu, but now
Again,
another booking.
Another booking. As I said, once these players get their head down and start running at the defenders, it's like they don't know what to do. So they're starting to grab them now. As you can see over there, there was no play for the ball at all. It was just to pull him back, and that is why he got the yellow card.
And it's starting to look like most likely we might even get a red card in this game. According to how many bookings we are seeing, it's possible.
Yeah, the game seems to be getting out of control a bit, so the referee is trying to make sure that he is having his authority stamped on this game. So he's trying to be a little bit more adamant. He's seeing the players are starting to argue a little bit more, you know, compared to the first half. So he's stamping his authority on this match.
And this is a free kick here for Malawi now, like hoping to finally get their goal that they've been working to get it.
Yeah.
In this second half.
They just need to get it over the wall. Too many times they've tried to, you know, get it over the wall, but they end up hitting the wall. Zambia have a lot of tall, strong players. So, you know, you have to make sure that you get the ball over and under in time, you know, as opposed to it just going over the bar. So let's see if they do a little bit better, if they pass it out and then take a shot at the halfway circle. Let's see how they handle this one.
Oh, the referee, Philippus Ilanganya there, just making sure everybody is in their rightful positions. This one we're taking up now. Malawi going straight for it, and it's a goal!
Wow!
Just like that!
Just like
and
we
look
explained.
At that for a
Wow!
celebration.
Athletic.
Oh my goodness!
What a finish. As I said, he needed to get the ball over the wall and down in time to score that.
And guess who it is? Who else could it be?
Who else?
It's Mhango.
It has to be him.
He has done it again. Misha Mhango with a double.
And he told us.
Putting it ahead.
It went over and under. The goalie had absolutely no chance over there. Great free kick by a great player.
What a goal. I mean, these goals in the semi-finals, one can't keep up with
really don't know what to do with it.
Extraordinary they are.
But he's had a stellar game. Let's hope he continues.
And you've
But
got
wow, again,
anticipation and now looking to break again with this momentum.
Almost.
And you just talk about this, also the crowd, I think also having an impact in this game.
Yeah,
how much they cheer the players. It's beautiful to watch. And it stands here. We're over the 70-minute mark and it's 2-1. Malawi have gone up again. They've gotten the first goal of this second half. They come through Mwisho Mhango.
Yeah,
once again with the goal for Malawi.
Tremendous fashion. And look at the fans now enjoying it, singing. You can tell the momentum has now shifted towards Malawi.
This is absolutely
But now with an injury.
stellar things we are witnessing here. Though we do have one player down for Malawi. Looks like that's Nantunga. Now that's not good. That's not good at all.
He's played extremely well, especially here down the right side. You know, close control with the ball, keeping defenders at bay.
And
as you see over here, he was just pulled
felt
back.
like he was pushed back there.
That was now the foul for
That
the
led
free
up
kick.
to the free kick. My goodness, look at that.
Picture
and the power
perfect.
on it as well. I mean, honestly, goalkeeper really kind of had no chance on that.
None at all.
Absolutely no chance.
None at all. So as I was saying, they kept hitting the wall. This was picture perfect free kick, and Malawi is ahead.
Well, Malawi have 1 foot into the final.
I believe it's 1.5 now.
You know what? I with you, I feel like I'm getting there. I think
you are
Sunday,
getting there.
you want to say it well.
By the time we get there, you'll do amazing.
Absolutely. Well, this is some wonderful football we are watching here or experiencing. Well, they say you feel and experience football. It's certainly an experience here at the Unam Field.
And definitely very entertaining. Crowd seems to be enjoying it as well.
This is what it's all about, the beautiful game of football.
Seems like Malawi is ready to make a change.
And some of the warming ups we're seeing here. I think it's also about time. They've really been pushing forward. This is now hopefully Zambia hoping to gain some sort of momentum. But one thing about Malawi, when they score, they really utilize that to get momentum. But now this is a dangerous one here, and he got a touch to that one, Kelvin Chipelu, but was not good enough at all.
No, it definitely was not. And now Malawi seems to go on the attack, showing some skills there as well.
I mean,
great defending by Zambia.
This is this run now from who doesn't get anything from it really. He tried Kontami Chimwemwe. We're gonna see a double substitution for, actually triple substitution for.
Quadruple.
Oh, quadruple. Oh, they keep coming out in numbers.
Let's wait and see. Might be one more.
And then Malawi look like they're going to make a substitution as well.
Yeah. Seems like it's just going to be one substitution for
probably
Malawi.
Trying to just switch things up here completely. Coach Aaron Kawangu.
Miti is really trying there, but he was outnumbered in the corner. Referee has to make sure that everything is okay.
Absolutely. This is turning out to be such an entertaining semi-final of the COSAFA U20 Championship, Men Championships. So far as it stands, Malawi are going to the final. They'll be facing South Africa on Sunday. So if they can hang on, or if they can add on to that, looking pretty good for them. But it's a game of football, Peter, as we always say, anything is possible. And if Malawi, or rather Zambia, can get another one back and another one back, guess what? They might just be able to face South Africa in that final.
And Zambia has done this before. They've been behind, they've come back. They've also won games at the last moment. They've been in this position before.
Look at that substitution there coming in. That will be Felix Jalasi coming on. So and coming off is Yasufu Nantunga. What a game.
Yeah, what a game he has had. It's just unfortunate that an injury has taken him out. Maybe they're doing that precautionary.
And this is a chance now for Zambia here to header it off straight to safe and sound to the hands of Luciano Fanuel. And just confirmation of Jalasi coming on Nantunga. Malawi can break now. What can they do here? This is a lovely run in from, that is Sakanamba.
The substitute is
still doing
involved.
very well. Mhango now. Another chance, just slightly missed there. Or rather, you got a touch to it, but
the substitute getting involved straight away.
Well, Zambia now can break here. This is Daka with that lovely ball. That is to his teammate. Or rather, he passed it actually to Simute, but unfortunately, did not work out in his favor.
But now you can sense there's an opening now in the game. Both teams feel like they can go and get it in the last, 15 minutes of the match. Anything is possible right now.
And you can feel
close control there.
Intensity, here they come now. This is a Mhango, just brought down. That should be probably another booking again from referee.
Another booking. They can't stop him. As soon as he gets the ball, they don't know how to stop him. And they just keep pulling him back. Not a play at the ball at all, just pulling him back. And that's all that they can do with his form that he's in.
Absolutely. I mean,
look at this drive.
The young Chipolo Polos.
He just tripped him. He didn't even try.
Maybe. This is a free kick now for another free kick for Malawi, and this yellow card issued out to Mutale now. What can they do here now, Malawi? This is just read by assistant referee. Zambia, what can they do here? I mean, they are an experienced side in terms of their history. So maybe Daka here looking to break, and well, did not get anything out of that one. It's still, Peter, is still about 15 minutes to go in this game. Yeah. So Zambia can still get something.
Zambia can, and they want to. They're bringing on their number 9, their target man, hoping that they can get one back. But as we see over here, momentum is still on Malawi's side. They do believe, But let's see if these substitutes can make a difference in this match.
Well, there's our substitutions coming on. Quadruple. Coming on now is Daniel Silubonde, as well as Stephen Lungu. Coming on. Also coming on is Levison Banda, another Banda coming on. Quadruple, what you call it?
Well, triple substitution actually. We had one of the players that was supposed to come on that went back onto the bench.
So now you have three of those who
have
come on.
Substitution, yes.
Absolutely. Zambia are the most successful side in the history of this tournament for a reason.
Yes.
So you are 2-1 up. It does not mean you are guaranteed a final.
Yes, and in football anything can happen. As long as there's time on the clock, anything can happen. And who knows, if they get one back, it's straight to penalties, and then it's just a coin toss.
For the sake of football, the love of football, I'm sure those at home would love to see the first penalty shootout in this tournament so far.
Yeah,
in this knockout stages, rather.
They would love to see that, because that just brings anticipation. Anybody can win, the underdogs, the leaders, everybody, it's possible.
Absolutely. Zambia here, what can they do? They still can get one back. Once they get that one back, I believe it's still game on right now, actually, but it just intensifies that possibility even more. So this is now a corner kick, or rather free kick by Mutale there, and who's just recently got a yellow card.
They need to watch out and not get caught on the counter attack over here.
Malawi was looking to break, and Mwape does a fantastic job, as he's been doing, although he loses it out. Well, it's Zambia's ball now. Mwape to, it is Mwemba. That's a lovely cross in, or rather pass there, high one.
It seems like they're just trying to skip the midfield and go directly to the strikers. Whereas I believe their strength is in passing, making sure that they get into those areas. But I think right now, desperate times calls for desperate measures.
And they are still pushing. Zambia, not backing down. That's the type of spirit you want to see when you are down in terms of goals, but still pushing ahead. Young Chipolopolos are not letting this one go. I mean, you wouldn't want to let go of a final at all.
Not at all, especially when you're 10 minutes away.
Last year, they were runners-up against South Africa, just losing out by 2-0 in that final. So we'll be hoping to really make it all the way, and this time probably get their hands on the championship, but that's now. It's most likely to be Malawi's ball now.
Yeah. And Malawi would have wanted to get the advantage on that, because they were almost ready to break. And the referee called the foul. Game has to restart.
They're doing a fantastic job. What can happen here? It's just confirmation for some of those substitutions. You saw Stephen Lungu come on, you saw Levison come on, Banda. And this is a throw-in now for Malawi. And we are over the 18-minute mark here at the Unam Field. This is for the semi-final number 2 between these two very strong sides. It's Malawi versus Zambia.
Managed to sneak a corner in over there.
Actually very well done by him there. Billiard. Another confirmation. Gabriel Piri is also off. And on is Daniel Silubonde for Zambia.
Billiard has had a bit of a quiet second half. First half he was quite prevalent, especially down the left wing. Been very quiet here in this match, but got a corner for Malawi just now.
Indeed. Here is Salufi now with this one. What can Safuli do? He delivers it really well into the box, but definitely not really successful there. Now, Malawi here, or rather Zambia. This is Mwape. Looking to break now, Mwape. He has had a great game. Really one of the Zambian players that has stood out. And only one of the few that are still standing in terms of not being subbed off. And this is a great chance here. Can they finish it? Just misses there. Oh. What a chance.
What a chance.
What a chance there for...
So close.
Was great so well run done by Mapalo Simute, but just that's the type of miss that would haunt you in your sleep.
Exactly.
It turns things around and if you're unable to win this game, because that was such a good chance. Looking at that build up there, he did so well, Simute, really.
He did everything right. We just needed a number 9 there in the middle just to go for it, just to stretch himself out a little bit, potentially getting a touch and
But
hitting
hey,
at the back of the net. But
we still have right about more than 10 minutes or so if we get additional time added on.
yeah,
And with that type of energy, if those are the chances you're bringing forward,
yes, anything is possible.
anything is possible. Zambia could really keep going there. And on the other side of things, on the Under-20 Women's Championship, South Africa are 1-0 up still. Well, actually, that's quite interesting.
Not much has changed over there.
Or the Women's Championship.
Yeah, not much has changed there. But Namibia are pushing forward. They're hoping to make it to the final on home soil.
Absolutely. And this is here proceedings at the Unam Field, though. It is Malawi with the upper hand, but Zambia are not out of it yet. They are still pushing. And this is just the energy we're looking for. Chipelu with that one there, fighting till the very end. Unfortunately, did not manage to get the end goal. So it's a throw-in for Malawi by James Msongole.
Yeah, and Zambia is now turning it up just like they did
in that first
towards
half.
the end of the first half.
Yes.
It's like they kind of just settle in throughout the match, and then at the end is when they really make that big push. Around about this time is when they ended up getting their equalizer in the first half, so they'll be hoping to do the same.
There's no way you can rule out the most successful team in the history of the COSAFA Under-20 Championship. They are more than capable of getting one back and getting fully back in this game. And that's Malawi's ball there.
Yeah, and they will believe it as well, because they've seen it in the past. You know, they were maybe part of the team. Some of them might have been part of the team. Some of them might have been in the stands just watching. So they've seen their countrymen do it, and they all feel like they have the same opportunity here.
Absolutely. And this is now
What a great touch over there.
with this one.
Oh, unfortunately, he's offside.
Offside or red.
But what a great touch there by Safuli.
Absolutely.
Just has that magic touch.
And this is certainly one of the most entertaining games you could ever find. If you are watching this from the comfort of your home on your television on NBC 3, or you are watching it on NBC Plus, streaming us live on YouTube, I mean, this is, where else should you possibly be if not here? This is actually very risky now into the box. And should be
Malawi ball.
Malawi's ball there. Just a look back at how I played out. Safuli there. Yeah.
Just offside.
Just offside.
But what a touch over there to get himself in that position. Just took a little bit too long to pass the ball. His teammate was offside.
Absolutely. We are almost into the final moments. In fact, we are into the final moments
5 minutes of the match.
The game. And
Zambia on the ball.
This is Mape. Mape there, finding it beautifully to Daka there. Just hoping to push forward. Or rather, not Daka, but it's Banda. This is Zambians. Young Chipolopolo is really looking to leave it late, just like they did against, that was Botswana. Last time out.
It looks like Malawi is in full defense mode. They have about 9 players behind the ball.
This is Mwape now. Missing it really well. This is Calvin Chipelu. Loses it out though. Safuli with this one, going strong. What do you think? Maybe Peter now, perhaps this is more of they are playing defensive strictly now, or do you think they must not do that? Is that safe for them to become more defensive in this final moments? Or
it's definitely not safe to do that. You know, as we see over here, a long throw in, they definitely have the height advantage in Zambia. But
this is a chance now for them to perhaps get something of it.
Exactly.
Here they come now. Still going strong. Lovely strength there, that is from Stephen Lungu. And keep it up. Just flicked away though.
Flicked away and kicked away. Malawi is just hanging on by the thread right now. I don't think they should, but naturally that's what you're going to do and try and catch them on the counter. Look at this.
And I think also Zambia making sure that Malawans don't go as up front. You're trying to avoid to concede another goal. This is a great run. Oh, could be there. That's just, he misses there.
Wow.
That might have sealed the deal for the Malawans here.
That would have definitely sealed the deal, but look how fast he got up to try and sprint back to defend, because he understands.
What a chance there of Felix Jalasi.
So Zambia should just watch out now and not throw too many players forward, because Malawi is still very much a threat in the counter.
And this is a mistake here. Oh, luckily, like you famously say, Peter, an island of Miti.
Yes.
So luckily, there was no one really who could have gotten it.
Yeah, he's just there alone. But he's done an extremely good job of just receiving the ball, passing it back to the midfield, and then moving forward.
Yeah, this is with Zambia now. Just really looking to get that goal. Calvin there. Wonderfully done by him, and just look at that, the power on that.
What a shot.
Wow.
Just needed to keep it down. As I said, he leaned back a little bit, causing it to go over the bar. But then he just sprint back.
I think there was a shout for a handball perhaps there, but play on. Smape looking for, that is his teammate Mutale now. And there they're going strong, going for it himself, and just, just a bit slightly wide.
Slightly over. I think he just did a little bit too much there. He was trying to, try and get his team back single-handedly. But he should try and involve his teammates.
And you have to say that, honestly, there's been some sort of improvement, not improvement, but I think Simute really deserves his flowers as well. He's been doing a stellar job so far, keeping it. I'm just here, this throw-in for Malawi now. What can they do? Still vying for that third goal. Although they've certainly been more on the defensive side, Malawi. Celebrations have started, already revving up. We're hoping to make history in this tournament, Malawi. This is a foul now. Zambia can break here. It's a good chance. Look at that one from Simute. Here is Zambia just scrambling. I think maybe Stephen Lungu really was going for it, although he missed it there. They are still pushing here. Zambia with a chance, and just once again, should be a bit more frustrating now. It's 5 minutes in and on here.
Yeah, 5 minutes
on. Midfield, more than enough for Zambia to produce a comeback.
Yeah,
it's on for sure.
Anything is possible right now. They definitely have the height advantage now, so they just need to put the ball in by the penalty spot. Anything is possible. We see the top players there.
Very tall, who can capitalize off set pieces like headers, the likes of Banda, the likes of Mutale, likes of Guy himself, who scored that in the first half, Dhaka.
And they have so much advantage over there, but as we saw, a very poor corner kick over there didn't give them an opportunity to even get a shot on at goal.
Elation here so far already. Celebrations have started early.
Yes.
For the Malawian supporters.
It seems
they
like
can feel it, they can see it, they can smell it. Well, it's very close for the Malawans, but still 4 minutes or so to go in this game before they can fully celebrate.
They're just tackling him. He's had a phenomenal game, but unfortunately, according to the rules of the tournament, he's unable to win player of the match because he has received a yellow card.
That's quite unfortunate.
Quite unfortunate, but doesn't take away from his performance and his impact on the team.
Oh my, that's actually unfortunate. This is why it's important to...
Yeah, fair play.
Fair play,
that's what they're talking about. I think that's a bit unfair for the young man, because with accolades like that on your CV, who knows who will be watching to try and get him out. But that doesn't take away from his performance, his 2 stellar goals, contribution to the team. he's had a very, very big impact on this game.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the COSAFA Under-20 semi-final championship between Malawi and Zambia. We are nearing at full-time whistle. And so far, Malawi with the upper hand here. And certainly close to heading into the final. We still have 3 minutes or so to go here, though.
Moments away.
And look at goalkeeper.
He's pushing everybody forward.
Goalkeeper Roger Sumumba, they're just coming out even. That's when you know it's serious. And that's catching him off, and could it be a goal? Just, wow. That would have been so devastating, really. And especially for goalkeeper Sumumba, who thought he could have come out and just really put out his all.
But he didn't get the ball far enough. That's too dangerous. You cannot put your team in that situation.
Especially when you still have 2 minutes to go in the game. But we are very much nearing the very, very end of this game. And this is a throw in here now for Malawi. This one coming in from Tabula, one of the very few players that are still on here who started and are playing the full 90 minutes. We've seen a couple of substitutions. And now here, this is Billiard going for it. Very strong here now. Can they finish and seal it? And just unable to pick up, that is Miti.
We saw that a lot in the first half, not so much in the second half, but moment of brilliance.
Look at that back pass there, actually, I think it was down to Simute. It was lovely to watch. And this is now Mwemba. Zambia really looking now, just scrambling, doing whatever it is that they have to do to get back in this one. It is the very final minute of this game.
Great football there, passing
absolutely.
the ball.
Jalasi now with this run. It looks like Mwape will get to it early, though. Well, how many times has Mwape done that, though? I think he's seen that a couple of times now.
He's had a stellar game there on the left wing, making sure that nobody goes by him. Tremendous defender.
Absolutely. Incredible scenes here at the UNAM field. It is Jalasi now with it. The thing with Malawi is they are still pushing. Jalasi just finding a look at that play. Oh my goodness.
So technically gifted. Wow. What a player.
It came in from Hango himself.
What a player. The crowd seems to love him.
That is brilliant.
He's bringing football back, the excitement of football back.
He played him so well there. It was like, well, you think I'm going to go this way? Well, watch this. And he paid off. This is Safuli now. It's picked up by, that is Mwemba. This is Jalasi with this cross in, trying to find Miti. And chasing down the goalkeeper, Miti. Able to actually, I think they're doing very well, Malawi, to keep the ball in their possession. Make sure that the Zambians, the young Chipolopolos, don't get a chance.
Yeah. And there's some time wasting over here. They're not rushing at all to take that throw in.
Obviously, tactics is playing off for them well. And Zambia will just be hoping.
Before the referee blows the whistle.
And there you have it.
Game
over
set,
here at the
match.
UNAM field. Malawi have done it. They are into a COSAFA Under-20 Men's Championship final. They will be the team to take on defending champions South Africa. Zambia gave it their all. They put their heart, their bodies out here today, but it's just unfortunate. It ends in heartbreak for them. They are not going to be going to the final, unfortunately, like they did last time around in South Africa. Just absolutely incredible game for us to witness here. It seems like we will be seeing the player of the match. It should be Safuli. That's well deserved, Peter. That's absolutely well, Madalito Safuli there.
Definitely. Although they did have quite a few players that could have won that award, but he did well. He made sure that the team was ticking, bringing the ball down, taking those runs, making sure the team is clicking. Very, very well deserved from the young man.
Absolutely. Look at the celebrations from the supporters there. Some of those being the athletes from the Malawian teams that are competing in this Region 5 Youth Games. Or with the women's team who did not manage to make it to the knockout stages.
Beautiful, beautiful sight to see.
Absolutely.
Just the excitement around sports, and this is why we love sports.
They have done it, and
just the dancing, the smiling.
After all those years, really trying to get into a final, they have finally done it. Malawi, and goals coming in. We saw that early goal from Mhango, and the second one, Mhango again in the second half. Of course, just some in tears here for Zambia. The likes of Mwape. You've got to feel for Mwape. He really put his heart out there.
He was his heart and
getting
soul on
in
the
there,
field.
but unfortunately, it's the game of football, Peter.
Yes.
And there's usually, in these instances, in knockout stages, there's only one winner.
There has to be a winner and has to be a loser. Great job for both teams. Zambia did extremely well to compete. Malawi is now going to the finals. It's going to be a very interesting matchup between Malawi and South Africa.
Certainly.
South Africa is very calm, but as we see, we're going to be talking about the highlights over here.
Yeah, I mean, it's been quite a game. What a game, really. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
So many of those chances, a full time here, 2-1 at the Unam Field. Some of those opportunities that came in.
And we see them over here. Just a very, very good chance. Dhaka, they're just missing and hitting the post. Could have really changed the game.
Yeah.
But Malawi took it directly from there, you know, and from there went on to go and score.
And look at that goal. I could watch that. You can watch that goal again.
You could watch it again and
10
again.
times from Mhango.
It's kind of Messi-esque, but with the right foot. Just finishing, you know, shrugging people off, going for that bottom corner. A lot of pace, a lot of strength. What a player. And unfortunate that he wasn't able to win player of the match, but very, very big impact. I don't even think he's thinking about that right now. He's just excited that they are going to the finals.
Well, Malawi erupt in elation here at the Unam Field. A wonderful display of football, young talent. And this is what the Region Youth 5 Games is all about at this COSAFA Under-20 Championship, showcasing this young talent. And we have, I don't know, a couple of names who certainly are going to be big.
Yeah, definitely.
Biggest stars on the continent.
And this is the start for most of these players, because this is not necessarily a continental tournament, it's more a regional tournament.
Yeah.
So they'll get scouted over here, hopefully maybe go to continental tournaments and maybe trials. I definitely believe that there will be at least 5 or 6 players signing professional contracts after this tournament.
Absolutely.
The talent here, the talent
just look
pool is
at
just
that.
incredible. What a finish over there. Positioning, making sure that he's there, he's jumping up and he's heading the ball into the corner, you know, strategically. Very, very good finish over there by Dhaka.
Absolutely, to just level it there. And it was just before halftime too, to keep that tempo going. You know, to say we're going into halftime, but we're going in with an equalizer. When we come back, you know, we're going to build momentum of that.
Exactly.
And they certainly built momentum. Obviously, they couldn't get it in the back of the net.
And look at the shot like this. This type of shot is just pure confidence. He just decided to unleash. Was just very unlucky that he didn't go in.
Absolutely. And there were some other couple of chances in this game. I mean, Mhango had so many shots into goal.
So many shots on goal. As soon as he turns the corner, puts his shoulder down, he was almost impossible to stop. You know, Zambia didn't have any you know, answers for him. All they had to do was just pull him back, and ended up getting quite a few yellow cards, as we see over here as well. This is the free kick, up over the wall into the bottom corner. This is textbook.
Slots it home, nice and easy. And it's Mhango, that second one, to seal the deal, you would say.
To seal the deal. As he was saying in his celebrations, he points at himself and he says, I am here. This was one of the last chances that Zambia had. Almost did everything right over there. Unfortunately, just wasn't possible.
Absolutely, and some of these young talents celebrations continue here. Elation. As I didn't even know there was another chance. That was actually probably one of the best chances in those final moments for Zambia. It came in straight from Simute, but And it just ends here.
Look at them carrying the coach. Pure joy. You can just see the youthfulness in them, the excitement that it is. They'll definitely inspire a whole generation of Malawian footballers.
Absolutely. Coach Milias Bofera has led his side to a COSAFA Under-20 championship. And there you have it. Final confirmation of who will be playing who. The final is set, ladies and gentlemen. South Africa will be taking on Malawi Thursday, or rather Sunday, pardon me. And right here at the UNAM Field is a date at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The third place playoff, though, will be tomorrow as Angola taking on Zambia. Kickoff time will be at 3 p.m. right here once again at the UNAM Stadium. So do make sure you go all the way with the teams, because I think it's been incredible, really, this entire tournament to get up to this stage now, to know who has made it to what. It's just remarkable. And look at the semi-finals, the women on the other side, Zambia defeating Botswana, the defending champions defeating Botswana by 5-0. Namibia actually, unfortunately, unable to do it on home soil, losing out to South Africa by 1-0. So the final is set for the women as well. Zambia taking on South Africa, a big clash there once again. That will be on the 13th of July, at Sunday, that will be at kickoff at 11 o'clock in the morning at the UNAM Stadium. And then third place playoff, of course, Botswana taking on Namibia. That will be, Namibia still have a shot at least to get something silverware on home soil. And that place playoff that will be tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So that has been it here at the UNAM Field. What a wonderful display of football, young talent. And we'll catch you, that is, for the third place playoff games tomorrow. From myself, Michelle Supange.
And Peter Haufiku.
It is goodbye and until next time.